I started my career in college as a PR major. In fact, a little known fact was that I was a musical theater major who realized it was a hobby and not a profession. And after much soul searching and talking with my parents and other industry experts, communications was the field I really wanted. Furthermore, I wanted to get into nonprofit and discovered there was a whole realm specifically for nonprofit. So that was my goal in college. My first job was not in nonprofit, it was at a small button company in my hometown, and then I went to work for the largest healthcare system in Illinois, where I really got to get my feet wet and get a ton of experience, and left there as a manager of communications and government relations. Did some agency work, and then became director of communications at a community college before starting my business. Along the journey, I realized that I really truly had an entrepreneurial mindset and not necessarily a corporate mindset. And part of my dream became, how can I work for myself? How can I have my own business? And focusing on advice that someone else gave me, saying the best time to build a network is when you don't need one. I really saw what I did on social media as an opportunity to build a network, to increase what was my Rolodex, my contacts. And lo and behold, it's kind of taken on a life of its own. I don't know. I definitely did not pay them. Everything's been organic growth. At the beginning, like anything I do, I wanted to make an entrance or have a presence, and I launched with a contest, which now sounds quite goofy, but at the time there weren't contests on Twitter. It was top 50 tweeples to follow, and what it did was encourage people who were in my network to recommend other people that they enjoyed following to me, and by doing so they were promoting other people, and it ultimately led to a blog post that then promoted the winners, so it was a win-win for everyone involved. After that, I started sharing everything I knew in the industry with anyone who was willing to listen. So people who didn't have a PR budget, people who were in PR, I would share what I knew. I would ask a lot of questions so I could learn more. And then I started using the tools in new ways. For example, with Journ Chat, which is a Monday night chat between journalists, PR people, and bloggers. It was the first live industry chat on a microblogging network. So it has spawned countless other chats, and it's led to tremendous growth in my own network. I am loving where my career is taking me. I feel like I get to do everything that I've always wanted to do, and a lot of that started. I told you that I had a very clear direction and work philosophy, and it really all started when I developed my life's mission statement, and it took a long time to do that, but I finally developed something that I look at every day, and it's I will run unabashedly free through this one life without fear. I believe in abundance. I expect the unexpected. I live, and I make sure I'm doing everything in my life to support that, because in the past so much was motivated by fear, and now if I'm fearful of something, I say I have to do that. Even if it's not comfortable, and I feel like that's all led to where I'm at, and I'm just at the very beginning. So I'm excited to see what happens. Honestly, I would love to put a call to action to the people who are going to watch this and let me know what inspires you. I feel like sometimes when you get a chance to talk about what inspires you, you're giving me an opportunity to share. Sometimes getting to talk about what inspires you re-inspires you. Fun, joy, the unexpected, and making sure I don't lose my house because it's really important to my husband and I.